Hey, this is Beau from That'sTheT.com. We're here at the Sydney premiere for The Great Gatsby. We'll be bringing you all our interviews from the red carpet. Stay tuned. So, I've seen the film. Yeah. I love it. It's amazing.
Brilliant.
I love all the scenes. I've got to ask, how do the visions come to you? Do they just come to you in your sleep? Do they just automatically come to you?
I read the book and I have some very initial strong thoughts.
Yep.
And then I go to work with a great collaboration, and I work with my wife, and I work with Craig Pearce, and I work with Anton Monstead on the music.
Yep.
You know, I do all those collaborations, and so I'm lucky because I'm surrounded by really great creative people.
Yep. So you're known for like these very iconic films. So I want to know, how is it? You obviously make stuff very modern. How was it working with Jay-Z and, you know, making
Jay's
the film
great.
3D?
I mean, Jay was one of the great collaborations I've had in my life, and he's serially professional. He's also a great social company, and you know, and then we worked with, you know, Florence the Machine, and the XX. I love those young kids. They were great to work with. I love Romy. Romy sat there with a guitar and scored to picture. I mean, they were just great, those guys. Gee, so many folk. I mean, Lana was wonderful to work with. I worked with her in the studio, and yeah.
Thanks so much for chatting to us. Welcome back to Australia, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
So I'm going to ask, how do you guys prepare for your roles for this film? How do you prepare for your characters?
Lots of research comes from both the book and from the life of Fitzgerald and Zelda, and another relationship that Stars in Your Light, another relationship that Fitzgerald had with Ginevra King. And basically the intentions of the author for this book and everything that went into it in terms of his inspiration.
Yeah. Hey, Carey, I've got to ask you, there were so many amazing costumes in the film. Was there any one particular one that you just wanted to run away with or take?
I mean, they're all beautiful, and they're all, Catherine Martin's just such a brilliant designer, and they're all so detailed and specific for the scene. I would have stolen them all, but I think they've all been put in a museum somewhere, sadly.
Now, Toby, I heard that you and Leo, obviously been friends for more than 20 years, and you did a scene together where his character was quite stern with you, and you had to do the scenes separately because you just couldn't take each other seriously. Is there any truth behind that?
That is almost exactly true. Yeah. We just had a hard time getting through the scene. I don't know exactly what it was, but I ended up having to leave the set for his coverage and vice versa. And actually, Carey and I had a bit of a moment today as well.
We've had similar moments. We've been doing press a lot together, and it's kind of getting hilarious now.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Carey.
Hey, Joel. So I'm going to ask, how was it when Baz told you got the role?
It was awesome.
Like, to be in such a big film, like, you would have thought, how does that feel?
Well, you know, look, big movies and small movies are the same thing. My job is the same, you know, but it's a different skill, I think, kind of maintaining the stamina over a longer period of time. But look, you know, I've been to a lot of premieres here. I think I've been on the red carpet for like 3 days. Like, this is a big event, right?
I know, We need a rest. One more question. So your fans want to know, how do you prepare yourself for your role normally for films?
You read the book. You do your homework. You read the book. And Fitzgerald does great because he writes so well. He gives you all the clues you need. So you don't need to go too much further astray than the book.
Thanks so much for chatting to us. Have fun.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back home to the Great Gatsby premiere.
Thanks.
So I've got to ask, there was lots of amazing costumes on set. Was there any particular one that you just wanted to run away with?
Yeah, the pyjamas I get to wear. The silky golden pyjamas, I still can't believe I convinced CM to let me wear pyjamas, but they were the most beautiful, most comfortable thing I've ever worn.
Yeah. So I've got to ask, what was it like when Baz told you got the role?
I felt a little bit sick, overwhelmed, and it was very, very surreal.
Thanks so much for chatting to us.
Pleasure.
Hey guys, we're here at the Great Gatsby premiere. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Excited for the film?
Absolutely, we can't wait.
Now Reece, you're in the studio recording new music. Your fans have been tweeting me non-stop. When can we hear it?
It's soon. We've got some new stuff coming out very shortly.
I gotta tell you, it's really good. I heard it.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Yeah, he paid me to send it.
Now Rhiannon, what's up and coming for you? I know you're busy with...
I'm kind of got to keep it on the down low. I'm happy at Home and Away now, but I've got something kind of in the works for what's next. I'm very excited.
Excited? I'll be watching.
Yeah.
A Baz Luhrmann film in the musical.
Why aren't I
Why
in
not?
it?
We should
Oh
get Baz.
man, I cannot act worth to save my life. I can't act.
But serious question, would you consider being on a musical one day for one of his films?
Absolutely. If
Yeah.
it was like a singing music thing, I think I could, because of the singing, I feel like I could hang, you know?
Yeah.
So I would love to do a musical one day if it's ever in the cards for me.
Yeah.
Maybe, who knows, right?
Now, we love having you in Australia, but when are you officially actually going to buy a house here? We really want you over here.
That's so much more complicated than people, like, it's easy to say, I love Australia, I live here, you know, part-time I do.
Yeah.
But actually, like, purchasing the property and going, like, there's so, I hope to get there one day. I hope I get there.
We'd love to have you here.
But so the reality behind it is that it's a lot, there's a lot more than just saying, hey, I want to move here. I love it here and I live here.
Yeah.
Part-time.
How are the kids like doing with that? Do they love it as well?
They love it.
That's
My
great.
wife loves it.
Yeah. We love Nicole as well.
It's very nice here because they have a little life here. They have friends, they have places they go.
Yeah.
So it's really nice when you have that. That has a lot to do with how awesome Australia is, though,
Yeah,
and how they're welcoming you guys are, that we can feel that way, you know?
Thanks so much for chatting to us. Have
Hey,
fun. We want you to stay.
Yeah.